Esu and Edison Como United, bro. I'm paying for it, but quickly, bit made in Como on 0302 21701 Equity 4. Nanya Kwenya Fiada edition for Adrian Tracy Bray answer 0302 21701 Equity 4. They also so ususu say opese oka. Make out say you may cool bit say Excellence Boutique association Kwanson Kosokra and afi Lucky Herbal for so say o Kwanson Kosokra say ne yemfa eye Mpensenpensenmu dwumadi no emfa embro. Nti yenkasa the next 2-3 minutes on 0302 211-701 Equity 4. Now Trimuni na I'm sure say I didn't come out Kaunya Brea, Kaunya Kwenya, Council team to adventure by Intisa Kwenya no, Abeto Ediamawa on Sutimi, Edifre on 0302 211-701 Equity 4. Yakase, Mame Mao, the NTS Koto, no more Excellence Boutique, Biasun Kwa Okopen Kwadani, paying for Tadiato, and no change to make out say a man and Mema and Tadia, na Afin so, oh, she want to check why. Udwonitre eye takradi commercial doko Madina Kofodia Spinters ubenye bi wonu misas na eye kaswa onu krabata wono to ntade papa ne bo eda from kra 0244 925 435 and 0244 297 064 91 intimi kasa asin Fosu St Andrew College of Healthcare enso koso kai say brabaji nimdie ne ntitiye papa ebrawa wi owasi na afi ono so ma ntitiye ewo bambom iye pa from 054483 and 0244 696911 na untimini won enkasa ana afi CB so yede kwatia ye nentema proper afi yensemu so aye eye bari ana afi eye ye kase ye nentin so apapai to make sure if it's about yes how amaka wasem nyina na CB soup and ye de kosa how we na edi every honum when it's your kind she Ken's work and our friend 0249610049 and our 0246578750 and our 0247111671 now no one to be kasana bi ntimi enkoso. Hello, good morning. Upon to say well, I'm say answer ni pan beba so ma mema kwa ba apom say.
You be fan sir.
Good. O fan sir.
What does that mean? The echo idea. You see I never fan say.
The echo.
The main Jedri.
Edru.
My ya jebisia more than 52-53 billion. Na yem fenye apade ba akokra o memwa betwe don sa kira de ba akopekra.
Is that the case?
Ehunya.
Sanity.
Now between actually my dear back 52 billion and 53 billion a year. I will remember them for so a brew name.
And I'm sanity.
And I'm put out to me be.
A bass I said, Umra she be your phone or more she be German or more the wo and no party shamo.
A young one for a moment she drop for a moment for and a D Ghana for in Rambo.
Oh, quite beso.
Then we say, Omodos was saying. Be almost say we walk our way through. Enti omo de kwa na yinchi momonza no ma di atom. Na ya ba.
Na person pedal force
ya disika na sa
no.
Tete ketase she ne pro ye no ma in institution.
Hold on.
Ketase she ne pro ye no. MP4 I am institution. Akese omu nsuru kra so.
Every successful government press obit me to Ketas shene proeso. Ebi modimbo eso eni, ebi modimbo na ebi die enso eni.
We dey enso ni kra. We dey enya kra.
Ebi ti medisa nko.
We dey enya kra.
Ebi ti medisa.
Ebi ti edi ba we dey enya kra. So amam scenario no be 4. Anam to we dey enya kra.
Nyina so ne de we.
Me nyina so ne say besi an yaje bebrebe e wo Ghana. Be 5.52 billion 53 billion. Ye nya adwapade ba akopekora mfrum. Dom hama e ba ya wogi loans. Ebi ne de ye trouble gas nei. Ye nya nkane adam. A wo ba ekromo ntuma manage a ye ta akodu so. Dom hama e ba ya okogi business. Enu bi ana sa interchange we. Da we chiri he ya. Once first say na wo ba adwuma. Utumi di traffic ne so. More than be 3-4 hours at wa ba bedro adwuma. Eni car na mo so ha ne ko. Some for so ni be no. John Mahama ne besi okoji ye na legon okuti hospital kakraka ti wa MPP for buy you kro mo say omo mie kra na omen nkofo nye bi nkofo nkonkwaja yare sa ho mo bi ne tot John Mahama obaye na ni so ade hunu ne besia okwaje ye okọ you commander here sugar factory no ni na nkanka benye atichire wo mamu ha anom ana adi na nkamfa so abaso na nkata di adwuma so abre nkofo ne tumi aton bi kra amama no ne fo so ni ye ba ye gya yato fish processing industry emina fish processing industry ni fit say ye nuan be kop omo ba nam no begum pona no hota na say ye nyemfa nyehwe na dwoma mate nkwaje besia na ye famra ne mesi sa processing plant na processing nam no na nkofo nye binwe ne nton bi nso ama no ne eni so adi hunu papa no so de me pa kire no enti ne oba na se emfie mienu ne fanie wotumi agi 52 billion na de obetumi de akire ne ane se wodi yedi tutu kwan yedi ye party yedi koche bia koye chebi kwan de aka ne de ye mfa ho ne fa so be ne woto
last time I check if you party mpanyfo now members of parliament no mse say abusia na o siese yaji ne yedi a ye hu de ye no e ba ma hye bedwam no na o mse de na o mse o de koye
na wudim wankata I did the parliament for that
because there no hold on
into mu yomo mu amane
me say
I don't know say me clutch ne yete say eneme
me busa
me obi akwaje besia na wadi a na me hunu bibi ba akokora e say me community parliament me ko parliamentarian to na ko busa no
oman ni nyina so ne say ma shebe dwafo be gina ya frem besia ni binom
into mu wi a ni kwase ye hunu
hold on ye kasa ne de besia de tutu ye me say oman ni nyina igidie ni nyina so ne say yesi kase mo tutu bi e be fam ma shebe dwam bia won be hwe na o masom Ghana interest impo ye chinyo ho no dom kuma na dom kese ntimi bo ho dawro mi nyina te bia koso nhihye enso da ho se o koje bosia ntimi nkase na koje bosia be di menum keke na kwa na epija bosia di ama krata so no mra shebe dwafo no bo represent e dom kuma no mo interest any yenso interest no o mo se sa bosia na dia no mka so mo
enti wo dia na so te so bo de ye
wo no ka asema o dia ba
na kire mi bia
eju kasa keke
enti wonso dia ne say obeka chentem na me na say parliamentarians na bebo mama ne
na me bi say
ye hunu ekwan asai accident asie enkofu owuo no unhunu ya kwaje besia
ekwan say na di accident ba
ne accident be enti dia entia na di accident ne ba ya froka aso driver na sini trasi abom paye omo mu nyina abom paye na sofo abetena mu preach more than 1 hour mami nwie na sofo na sofo na betena mu preach more than 1 hour na ka akete na tuo se nya memfie nkodura somduem ni anko ankodura somduem na accident ne na Bible na boy na to fato ne Yesu Kristo kurate ni pabane fo bom paye a ento ye ni oman no bebe ye duro ne se ye ne ye timu nyina na ye leaders na timu nyina bone akodoro ye manyankopɔ akora ewrafie Okay, proverb 29 verse 2. What's in the pabonefo ni do anymore? Obon paye kura nyakopɔ ntie. Na nipa no bresa. First say na accident kakra se wuti bi wo ba mu a. Obi a yakɔ akɔgye mame nwie. Obi a yakɔ akɔgye aba. Every India ba acrobatics for aba. Se wo ba na accident tia na wo twomu a na accident na ye ho atoye. Obi a yakɔ akɔgye abɛbɛn. Se nyame boawo na sese bi accident bi sia na ma bo na ba no wa ba ben no ne ye bo ben no na nyankopɔ ntie ania ne nyame na yeso no no ofre ye so acrobatic aba no na ye so acrobatic aba no ne ye ho ntoye ania unum se ye koje abebe fru so bi mpa ho a ana accident see last year e me nipa more than 70 something we ye koje India ba ya ye koje India ba no ada ye gi India ba no ada tin ya accident
hold on don't impugn
it is no
Michelle, hold on. Don't impugn such recklessness in your pronouncement this morning. Hold on.
It is no.
In 7 African, so reckless.
Hold
on.
Hold on.
I don't
want to use that word on you.
You're so reckless.
Maybe I would na walk on it.
In 7 African, power.
And
question is part too much.
And quenchia. Into a bompire walk on with your bompire.
Who told you that prayer is the solution to obi careless?
Then near bompire day.
Hold on. Kwaku. O ko se gata da.
Ye bompire ye dey.
Bompire ti gata no odo na
ba. Yankopon kura, Yankopon fen so. Obi eja ehie nipa ko bu wa. Omo bompire no. Yankopon ma omo to.
Hold on me back.
Na wo gi sampire bo ni bi. No akwaje abebe. Na bebe na ntumi anu kwa. Akwa India, akwaje India ba. So de ba bebu economy no. Ne hwe be dollar ne na. What ye nka.
We can talk.
Oko India. Taxpayers money no de ko India no de ko dey. taxpayers money near catching of Kwajaba, near dollar no, a move no baby a drink. Not trot driver, and to me top petrol, near petrol and move no baby a drink. Now one more we near my port. I will move so much to me, you woman. Not the taxpayers money are going their quad acrobatic for a bar. For the baby boy. Now, one in their quad acrobatic. Never me and Adom.
So you are the determinant of what Ghana's presidents and their vice presidents should do now. You tell them what they do. And I'm you tell them their routine. So you are telling them that Ghana man paying. Okay, unim.
Then you talk and attack and credit. Hold on. Play now with them.
Hold on. Just fast forward. Go back. And go and check.
Madam Fusania, no.
Why you run away from that? Hold on. Jina overcast still, but hold on. You cannot just talk for talking sake.
I'm making sense.
So you talk, but you still have to talk well.
Yes.
The MHN say, so how I won't quenchia ACC war my more. Please, let's have a proper
accident to see what I hear.
Hold on.
One to quotation be brad back be phenom a nanabi nom any Samuel Kuman can say I'm more born into the accident to woman. So now they coming to
what's the solution?
Solution in this I'm more born bar see Anna Uno. That is NDC. That is NDC money. That
is NDC solution. National officer in your capacity as a national officer. Your solution is that money bonia.
We da control.
Solution.
We da control. Not that can we use the service you would no. Near the education, my drivers no. Not petrol near cost no. Drivers no to be a reasonable petrol price top or call you my own soon. Nancy want to say if you were ready to a what's accident baby is you know. I could find the manico. If you say what do you want to Kenyan into or call you my crown. Pauli, one guy.
Okay, I see.
One guy. And to make Kuba in America.
Okay,
I will make us my name with your own petrol by this atom yet. Pauli catch the one. Pauli catch the would say, Pauli concerned drivers.
Pauli been a different
concerned of an interview. I'm not sure I'm friend on what say. Accident will be by AC. What say accident will be by AC? Petrol prices here, a cost run a boy drink into Mokota, no musu, into soon what the can net here, or when you're on the route, what they can copy.
Okay.
Until no, a coup for the Namas accident.
Okay.
It is a no pay. What ba then call for what accident to create in another claim to me uncle. Your mamma maybe see one a petrol or two car call echo console or a near Kufado to a Ghana for the Betty Ghana be our foul. I don't know my name. Maybe to was it. I don't know my name. To was it. So we should celebrate these kind of what is avoidable every time because maybe by because it will be but once we are not looking at solution. Your prescription this morning. Hold on. Your prescription this morning. Remember president. Yeah, president. The solution they say.
But what prescription they say? Obi akọji aben. And the man
of na aben no kwadi yede. Yede man no yankata se o man no mu ye ho kire ye wo man no aye mo aben no. Ye ta de ka kire no. Dom eba miate sa Ghana tika etwa plane ko India e de aba yi sa acrobatics for aba na ye ni sei no e che ne ntem tete obo ma mu ha na nkofo economy ne tse ya na wakutam na wa ye ni sei economy ne beten no.
Wow.
Oba ye economy ni na adwane no ene ye de acrobatics na ye economy ebu o man ene ye de ababa ne bu odi tumi ye de tumi mawa e fa tumi nche nipam e fa tumi nche enuromu e fa tumi nche ne ma tumi mu o man na ho ban o man no eye etirikete and ye di bu etirikete na John Mahama e betena konwa so a wo use ni brain e di develop Ghana e ma Ghana e be ye krabewe ne waba na de o so di nuro e na abebu o man no a de obehunu anie.
But for the records, there, what kind of say?
Hold on. And Casa Janocre.
Hold on. Man, got 2 about my do see but you hold on.
I don't know what you just had.
Hold on. So full.
I know what you just had
about my gun and
some you just had
to say. Almost bet me the Ghana could do pension. But hold on, don't reduce it to this kind of discussion.
Yes, please. See your kind.
I know the chema. Yam penny will hand them. Okay.
Yabeka, I had Yabecano.
But I would say, because my count for the records will be anywhere. Yadi nim. Into unknown meaning. So I can't say fatal.
Oh, now we are 7 million hours of Fatawa.
All right. Okay, so Mamema Ernest Yaokumi Akwaba. I'm shocked this morning. I keep saying politicians. You know, as I made a commentary neighbor. If this is how we are reducing the focus of Ghana's attention for development and progress, if this is the kind of conversation we want to have on days like this, productive hours, and the best thing that we can do
sense.
is that we
are making sense.
What is this?
What is this?
All right. Yeah.
Yeti for ne yahwefo nyina na say minua kwaku ama asem ne kra ameneme the way all canning the way he's reducing the whole governance and politics to no ode mame fa no na menchia Ghana mampeni ye maniti nkwa say na ye na woda
ene no nya 78
ye bompa ene no nya 75 ye bompa ye nyankopon enhyira no na onka ne ho na onkoso ma ne nyansa na onfa mbu man no tisesa na obu no na mede eno atwe onom no the kwaku ken say I changing me focus in everything, and I'm even surprised that he can sit on live and commercial TV to talk about insema okano na okano na medwe when I maybe say is he really in Ghana? I think say first of all tie insema okano say anomo ye ka kwan. I don't blame them. I've always said to a lot of people say NDC a memoir omo de bre Ghana ye friend procurement administration and as a procurement government on say obobo ni amaninya ye ka kwan e da hai on say okọ ha ofa so ye we ka kwan so de wo ho ne say before mampeni dada yeru amahama e ba be di ade so o ka che say aban bia ye infrastructure eti say okoye sa niama we na di tu ho a e mediocrity na che say wo mbo ho modern nanso ende de eno pani ade a omutimi di omonsa ekire ese oyeye kwan wa procurement administration yento buy and sell ni ndi sika na no pe any the only thing they can show for and all can me there because I was looking now saying at least obebo so social interventions and policies I team say it changing the whole outlook of Ghana ontimi pombobi and then ya to o man say yemfa ye hu twitwitwi obo policy bia edimo a ebo Ghana man bia say oye ne ye sha ase ubo free SHS say ye ne ye sha ase ubo we sesi akwakuti a say ohun di aban di sika bia yi me bisa mo say enti papa we okromu a enti onte se nkwara akọ school free e wo SS okromu ha na enti nani efranso a onte ye eno na ya asem a mi na me bisa me ho na o ka no di nsem o di abeben ni ade be na bisa me say yeru amahama administration na autocars ma himfo na auto land cruisers ma sofofo auto land cruisers ma abosonfo ne akonfo ne edunsifo no eno that time no na ni gidi a they turn say or term economy now is stronger now.
Okay.
When you reduce governance to such things,
probably he's not reducing it, but the communication is a challenge. This is a talk from probably a frustrated, desperate Ghanaian who feels that the expectation of Ghana for a war with this administration is below average. That is his view.
No.
But hold on. But his communication is a challenge on this show this morning. But the sum up is that this is a frustrated, desperate Ghanaian who feels disappointed in more promises and what Ghana for. What would be that response at such a person?
I think he's not a frustrated Ghanaian. He's a desperate NDC person who could not live to witness the development or mine. He's a desperate look, and some of the desperate things now are more ebi need your okano. Is it not outrageous? Say obi beka say bia yeti maimu obi ani ni gidie ebi fan say na na do akwa sorry na osofo obi ache na dia. Let's even ask ethically, reasonably. Are you saying say oko asori na ebi osofo bi che wa dia on ignore the panel?
Well, I'm not here to probably do that encouragement, but our point big also say ebrebi swing the kind of nyoma mo totare e Ghana mampin or between John Dramani Mama Pepini blah blah blah, those words, forgive me. That was the order of the day. We disappointed the country by not speaking to these matters. So what I said. Remember, sir, but in try a minute back combra yaba it was a commons minute yakumi yakwa. Well, Yasaba, Adom, lots of your text messages about Beji Brack and Canning Adom. I didn't that when say Lucky Herbal Clinic for Adarama Anafe Excellence Boutique, also St. Andrew's College of Healthcare, Asinfosu, and Afe Susie Herbal. When the CB Soap so about equity, Onantema Propro, Nafe, Uyi, Nanso to and can about Isano, and the floor. Kumina Mibisa say, this is one desperate, frustrated Ghanaian, and we have his likes. Being so abundant. Say, Yenim said MPP, Nanado, Abai bit me ama, Yahudi, Yati, Yakin, but that's not what is happening.
You see, son and Americano, on your desperate Ghanaian, on your frustrated Ghanaian, he's a desperate NDC person who is very hungry. Look, more power no. Oshe the way our de too many dia growing sike dia dia koswa. See, and it's obvious they are not able to manage themselves for. Now, enye minya kwekunkwa and a fellas are will. Oshe yenuanum NDC for even former parliamentarians and former ministers. Oshe Braboni say omo sitting moi. You can expect say kwekube kasasana or kasa because it's obvious say few years I'm betting a fie kakre. E koma e diom. And now they were man to two musika same year no my brother or man to today. And no now massa desperation no at yes your mumma kasa we are now say kasa this way no. Because they offer the ordinary Ghanaian now baby sound will say does the ordinary Ghanaian feel like kweku efelenana Debbie? Who beside the ordinary Ghanaian? I'm sure the analysis will be when it team say or in terms of governance and what is going on. In terms of economy, you know, what is going on. In terms of maybe of education, and I need DDM, sika saying echo. Sunday not ordinary Ghanaian no ebeshe. On sharing someone kweku because look, we experience a regime more time no. Obi bakra no beka say yeru amampedi ho efekwa otimi chene lankusa say on ginon fanko. Obviously those things are not happening in this government. In this government, these things are no longer happening. And it's becoming a frustration to them. It's almost NDC funded. We expect such desperation from them. Now, I'm not surprised that Kweku is reducing governance to that level because at the end of the day, Maka say, NDC form, they cannot compete on ideas. And the fact that Omuntimin compete on ideas, what is the possible option on compete on? They'll look at such trivial issues. Any tribalism. On say and now you say they were trying to create insecurity issues in the country. It is part of the diabolical plans that has been hatched. Covert and overt operations have been all kind. As someone ye beka e ninyina so yen tuntri mu nento manfo asumu eno na kwaku ye me sure say asema kwaku ke ubi say bi akwara bi ko gina baby kwa because asa obi say kwaku yi I saw no other the questions and the answer and now and we yi atumu na oka say fa kwemu ono de waka and on it is desperation which nobody can help him.
Okay, so young call this issue of legalization or otherwise of Okada. Now, brought back to the major issue I discuss on this electoral, but on Okada matters. Okada matters.
Oh, the year first night, Okada the number bottle.
No, I bet you
Okada no borders.
A thematic
political interest in it. So no political interest in it. But the next time, okay, so
okay, na be ba program bi no wase makwaku starting na or start here topic ni use
kwaguti dia na sia ene asemo na electoral commission for kiki kakra ya ba mu
me pato me da wase pi me peta me sono kakra we the many nsaw catch Dr. Bosman Asare that young man
deputy onye young man sao
so nyini that young man catch no say onsusu nkata eno tini amomo PR aye this Ghana escape your moka onsusu nkata onye na dwen say we free Tescom president na patron na we ne wole gono Tescom MPP for okuo school for no chassis anu no na na patron ana na ado akofa no na odina ba so me electoral commission when you're not doing it, a test come with human and way and will live on. While rat at the end of no some Ghana for. Then who should me answer be brave? When who should me answer be brave? Ghana for better than say Ghana for me answer. Try to say, Inti, on to the boate, on Ren was it. you're not the first person why political science ya okuta PhD ofu be bree okolegwa young guys
assembly da
ne kasa na wo kasa no enye kasa pa e ho nte obuo nim enye professional language no use said me pena meye ono o ye hwan Ghana for kasa out de wo pena wo beye anhwe ya na konwa no be gya ato asa akọ ne class ma akọ kira de Ghana for soro so a obe resign amwa ko class ma akọ kira de onsusun kasa no no kwa na ba ye electoral committee
assembly da on se yakodi nkomo mo twemu ofi nkomo amakodi nim no na sa
na metie no
hunu ya mode ko fa so
na metie no na me werɛ hoi na me fi se bia eye ni ayi nua no MPP fo yi bi na kasa metie to ne chi ne sidi na ne buati afu a wode ne say bo table so e wo ready ayi interview bi o moye na me fi se bia me nua na bi Samia Wuku Domboadu ne Kuminom ene adumako be afi no mo na kasa nti me hwe ya na kwa ne bo ndi je ayi Dr. Bosman ena me enti ayi electoral committee deputy na kata ta no
uti
imitate city me werɛ hoi kesa me ni wu say me ye Ghana ni na me electoral commission deputy officer no kasa ne botso se wiase won wiase be chia enji so political science lecturer on Africa ha de digja toto mu osua politics honsem e wa Africa ha ni wiase nyina de digja etoga edito wiase mu e wa Africa ha nyina on hwe no hu o kasa bato edidi agro this is a voucher your Tescom president, but by MPP adwuma na de obuy na de bia MPP t-shirt and na de to office wa. Na when MPP for mo ye meeting na o ka se huni. The biom ye meeting MPP for work. At appropriate time baba be
engine tum han se sa de ne no kure.
It ade sam de bansa.
No kure.
Ade sam de ba. Obema mkwama de ba be ma read.
Of course.
By dem ma me fan tu dwa say me wo sa dozi ano e wo.
E ba e be gya tum ni ahwe.
Ma me kan wi ansent me de ba no akonfirm. Some meeting now we no ho no. Oni MPP for workers no no ye meeting.
Aha ne ye fim ye ntum ko anim.
So enti me de mesre. Se senior baby o man na duro no. Enye eniama.
They say mo how pa say. Mo how pa.
Ghana for any abrese pe change.
There be
enti change na e ba no.
Mo how ne
say. Ma me conclude sentence na what ase ye. Ghana for any abre see pe change. It is that change na Ghana for air pen no negotiable. A Ghana for pen no. So we name no ye blockade e won finfia e be kwaja no change ne se kufu adu mfra kunya so na do ma mra e metena kunya so no te but ma sare ne je mensa ne ye so mo ba be blockade o mo be finfia ma Ghana for ato aba no ye bi yo masin chen o mo abedwane ye fra kunya so so mo kro ntumi nya adwuma ne bi
na enseme na okaka na pa we ya
tie ntena ho na obi well obi right na MPP for me no metna ho o metiti aso na wa asem what be da
e dey ntiti aso na akoso okasa
na ya committee na meeting aye koye agenda we the buy no e different from statement we the buy na ka say e dey enti na IPAG for no committee na esi ewi a yensan afere Japan so ewi a ye nyina ye nyede yensan ne fama tudwa de ye tro ye no ana de ye kan ye no yensan ne fama tudwa we say e dey enti a eni ehunu bi penti ne de sa cross no be share sa IPAG yi no o ka tire sa IPAG ne kura ho nya normal de on be na advisory ayinti no om de ba opa no fa wan ka tire but
so that is the situation
when be say sa enti ene ne fa so be na wo so say ye de Ghana sika mo committee ne se wo
o de susuye ba
enti na susuye no ho hia ada na e so ofra
o susuye nyina na
enti di enti na e so ofra we na mo nya e
mu ne ye mo ho adwuma
enti ni o mu nya wo mfra wo mo so no ho hia na but mata nkwa na ne ho hia o mfra wo mu biem sa poster no a wo kasa enra no e tan afari Japan so unum say NDC pen so sasa 92 an ye use sa opaque e na na de to aba no IPAC de kuchia no mka te use picture and then use transparent eno na omrem nya party fo nya na kuchia ai satama ye wie ya na picture ye twa ye trotro din na picture mo so e kire IPAC kuchia say ye wie fa picture mo so no eno na nya IPAC fo de kuchia ai ano mu nyina agitum tata na bot masare no we e bi kwa tata no student ene wanyini aba MPP adaroma ya ma pose se betena ho na be som Ghana fo a the open away.
Okay.
When you write, the year can say, Omungrata, the Ningo, no Musom Ghana for. Tini amo cars, and the amo fitting, and the amo offices, near several, Omu Ukumu free Jimwa, and Yemegumu fine, Omu Didi, Amo Monijia. Taxpayers' money. That taxpayers' money, they should use it judiciously. No personal interest. It's only making sure no personal interest.
Okay,
The year can say, about why a babetuo, I bet you in 2020. No, and no one bet me actually say bet you and nothing including. If we Ghana constitution, no crack, let's say, and Sunday bet you din, I'm not trouble, let's say a census. That census.
Match.
A best census match. Yo. Until you do 1 year, 10 years and about.
Yeah.
Okay. Until we are not 3 months and not 5 months, not can I debate to abano. No, I could through DB. Until Ghana battle. You know, see, I'm your cocoto, abatuo yes freedom ye kokoto ye friends ye freedom ya almost say freedom region abatuo baby and record 99% omo muto aba no register ya na yutu ye
okay
mami ande baby and record 99% baby and record list kura 89% enti register enye papa opeto change no na the same register within 3 months in the koto aba e me nipa pie free omo dem 99% abeto aba o say register enye enti emfa to nchen me nkonko twro din po from an institute MPPD Ghana for betting e dey na asesa on timi na wo office on dey menza me catch them there so mutimi to office on dey do mo pe.
Okay, so sometimes it's quite funny, politicians, you know, when they have power, how they will talk and relate, and when they are in opposition, they be all demonstrate here no pain. So yeah, I'm more trinko because the NDC did, MPP did same in opposition when it's about the Electoral Commission. Any move by the commission and the commissioners, no, there seem to be challenges along the line. It's quite worrying. But you don't know interest. I am a politician, the person almost so it's like you do me, I do you kind of governance, where the Ghana factor is always missing. That's the challenge now. Because clearly, no, me person would be here. Mean no boada. Yeah.
Oh my.
America say, is it ugly or reasonable noise? Now, a NDC for you on this matter because I know I'm a Papano, era Dr. Bossman Asari. They appreciate and recognize the effort of IPAC, but their mandate to ensure they are more monotonous. They have to make sure they execute the mandate. Inti a besipani could now buy tasi. A tasi in answer for 1 year careful. IPAC a who say I walk. Inti one manager mu kakrebi na kwa kano. Bribi ababa obejina commissioner name say oh can be afa a ye abatu onsem no. Esan tibia uwo muntino. One year we kakrebi no biju ano si bonia. Na di inchinudi kakra ede aba. So that's where probably the NDC finds itself now. So on Nabakosima Odika try some aba but the question is and so what? Obi ebe ni bia wa yonkofa wa manyo ko bi. But say we ye adwuma say ebese fatana is the most important thing. What will the na be mo contribution to help the young electoral commission to give us what we want as citizens? Say the baya sa na baya dream na NDC for soon funyi sa how I'm sharing na CFO because want to be NDC film that one the electoral commission should get it straight. You cannot run this country's election without the largest or main opposition party. It's a recipe for what we don't want to hear. In Timpacho na meeting.
Amai medasi na asem na oda tudwa no me enda me ti se me nuanom NDC for kasana knowing their diabolics ni the way omo ye omo ni ama no me de na me susu say outi na omampani a passing and for Bonaba so intina they are trying to make noise about this whole thing. Other than that, it is much ado about nothing. Because Obisa on says Susuan pass Electoral Commission etu anamon bia and send fatanti no more complaining na eye intention timupo anomo di tudwa omo di tudwa no so no na ye nuanom e wo hobi na on say wo kan asem bi say parties ni opposition a saa na ye nyina ye den ye almost I say we the NPP in your opposition.
Okay, be more to us come up, but you could try how many back on by a bar. Okay. Then I could be not going to us. Your cover, your buy a train common as well. Kobe anim ono hokani Mrs. Ernestina Alandu anim or Ernestina Alandu who see you senior brother this weekend. Now next weekend we'll see you mommy. Very tough moments. So Kobe anim Chief Executive Zuka Group of Companies and Afe Ohokani Ernestina Alandu. The moments are not good at all, but the strength of God has always been there to carry us through. Happy birthday in advance in Koma Osofo Lawrence Kwame Free Church of Christ New Tafo Achim what is 62 years. Wow. Free Christopher Go MTV which multi TV Hano any abusa for na. Uncle Fifi do not for Abepe show Abepe show of Osofo does the fame who see Mami weekend Mami the late Madam Mary Duntu do not friend Secret Millionaire this weekend our new Bawi cluster of schools honum yenu shishe bia honuma memenda ana ebekoso new Bawi cluster of schools Adom TV yamayako Badwam yes yamayako eba betawachi Abepe show Fifi Hemens bia etimako kama abahen. Well yeah into come on so one
na manusi asem so American na masa American say NDC for OTA or Monsemo is more of much ado about nothing because I say diabolical will be non person the taking airwaves and then no more can say easy the trimopobia to just say and maybe we anymore or babe making sure said or be cleaning register now or be register you be new register now or the side trimopoi to jar NDC for say almost how say on mine almost your almost how say send ye be fast so ye be di say juma ne sa niam ni nyina wo say isi ni omu di sa nkita ho no ana so ni stakeholders IPAC ni di sa nkita ho no ansa na say jumadie no ahyase na be bi san say jumadie na ahyase the isi and so communicated to the public say maybe be ba obetu I mean sure say in subsequent meetings no isi will take steps to discuss the procedure, the processes with the very IPAC.
But he threw in a very good question. One explanation I did yesterday listening to Dr. Bossman, he said, and it was quite unfortunate that your boss and so party for ni one can was meaning that they are in agreement to what that emotion on boss.
Yes.
But that was very because this is the voters register that the EC seeks to do a new one. So such a major issue, you're unable to say, yeah, you know, you share impo your boss, party na friend no be anywhere or can be which presupposes ampa or majisa share na too. But that cannot be the case.
Or my say be am fa if you know say fine, they all can stand I will say, but they may say almost they are showing intentions. Say, omo be bibisa. No mo bosso in the meeting now. It's presupposed to say what concern us. Say, yes, say abasu.
But the commission stated that after extensive deliberations, they have arrived at these decisions. Which, out of those decisions, the major one per the NDC's argument was the new voters register, which was not extensively discussed.
But extensive deliberations refer to the categories of items someone discussing in the meeting.
Inclusive
of the vote.
Which
yes.
one was not true? That's what what the NDC is saying.
But are they not admitting that mention was made there?
What they have admitted that.
And you didn't show. You see, in a meeting, say a TIA kase, minya kwekwa kansen bebre. In some ni biwa oka, say man kan wohia, and answer it presupposes I don't want to talk about it. It is a easy account one none of the parties there show some more concern be always assembly who can you bet me Mpensenpensenmu here. I mean you can't say it was not
whichever way there's a way of solving the problem.
Yes, there's a way of solving.
So
that's
what I'm saying.
And that is always their style. Emra vigilantes are saying Nana Akufo-Addo say yen kwatena na fa nu no yen toto ya asem no before I bet to namompo I bet na say ayede even the rules and the modalities concerning the discussion betu dano. Almost say yes, we say, oh, ba for peace council. That is they are always jumping and start. And I mean, Misuma NDC members, because if this is your leadership and this is their style, then they have a problem because they lack attention for details. And they always want to talk in the public domain. It's just a meeting, some bet nas number bio madrimu no party for concern to they lack the capacity to do that. And then na cleaning of the register is it a bad thing? because onim asem omo kan ama mebu nkompo akoye chi kakra ana ma hwe eche na mbisa say why are these guys always vehemently against the cleaning up of the register? After 2012 election, ye bow out and ye beka say any appropriate say you have about 55% of your population being on your register as being registered percentage of the population voting, because we share the average your friend is register across the African continent now. It's on the higher side. We made this argument. You can't say same way. And yeah, civil society groups, organizations, support here, Catholic Bishops Conference, even other parties. Nyade. Every year, you call IPAC meeting. And then they found a way of even bribing other stakeholders to suit their interests. And one now be bisa say and then the voters register anymore. NDC for so because the way this you are cleaning it up for the better. It is say oh susue bi ana esro bi kwa any few any na share. But this one the Adom Mpensenpensenmu anytime you want to touch the register it's as if say wa bere omukro yetima mu ye beka say emra mu no eni wo kwan say ye di NHIS card no eco register ye kan e wo say ye twe omukọ court ye twe EC court e ma court share no ansa no because the NDC was seriously against it. Enti ade bia e dey hye papa beba EC no na be bisa won say anamontu a EC for tu eye bone na yemra kwan so so ana mama reading ma article 45 of the constitution whether it's within their mandate na bisa say e was some kwaji to me fi IPAC one na say NDC one san no matu san na wana article 45 heading functions of electoral commission. The electoral commission shall have the following functions: A, to compile the register of voters and revise it at such periods as may be determined by law. Wow. And if I actually say as may be determined by IPAC. Okay, so IPAC need a stakeholder consultation. Na stakeholder consultation biano ne essence ne nsusu ya na say ne mfa so ne say odin hihye pa ne ba wi ana so odin hihye ne beto wi no ubenya broader acceptance of what they now we do na beja too.
Over time IPAC abenya sa hodeni because they've been part of the decision making of the Electoral Commission.
Agreed.
Over time.
Agreed.
So I bet to say hihye ni nie into me free yachi enkoya ade fufuru bia. One of the things that the ne ma Charlotte say kon to was that I don't know yama yen. Yen see yen okay. Why are you still doing it? So there's always the need to get that consensus. Yeah, and consensus as well from IPAC. You cannot win off say just adebia emrante chinti omu need to me kakra.
No. Omo to me sana me kan and medical chechem say IPAC no is for stakeholder consultation. And adebia we stakeholder consultations and no say the stakeholders ne can and not entirely offer. No. But it is to make sure say what dey na o dey ban and so team po na o dey ba betu dwa no. Uria omo nyina betimi asum and say implementation no ebe easy amount. But yembu ye nko echi kaka. Dr. Farijan was using this same statement and telling us say the fact say IPAC no and no nye in share ema easy. He made that statement categorically a lot of times. Okay, Mami Charlotte say, okay, Abra we saw it, we like it, we chose it. If you don't like it, go to court.
Yeah, of course. That's what Dr. Bossman, so as I say, they respect the IPAC, but they also have a mandate to pursue.
And so, say,
on Bibia unnecessary on the IPAC.
That's what I'm saying. And first of all, Koku Kawanu to Master Kokutu.
Check Drekasa. Any Drekasa. Woman will be two and a mumbia, Nemonia, and a morning, no more mutua.
Thank you.
The
fact that from 1992, all the electoral commissioners have reiterated the position of the law. Say Mranis mom to me, say Umbedi Omujuma. Nemo IPAC ni ejumedie bia omoboamu with the improvement of their processes no and no shall say at every point in time no the commission has not lost its place in or its position in law. Okay. And I know now say yenwanu NDC for the tum. Na sa omo threat ni omo attack on Dr. Bossman ni there. In fact and sem fata. Na omo kasa te say omo amokas esi. Na omo kasa te say omo amokas. Dem na catch on say. So kasa te say omo kasa te say omo amokas esi omo fia. We use the rightful institutions to crash you. O dey continue talking like that. So omo kasa te say 2 million.
to say catch about my society so me well.
Now
let's obey Jacob. Yes.
Yes,
as a citizen.
Because can be
as a citizen.
Yes, Abba, we are just about wrapping up. Mamenka say, well, era NST Akumi, I want to say, communicator for the MPP and deputy secretary and officer, the communications officer for the NDC, national officer. And so, I want to say, Alexi Boam, also your stepmom, what talk from Radiato and South.
Now, Obo, my position is it?
Mebaho, to Bass and Metro.
The
deputy communications officer.
National
for the NDC. Yeah, minti wa much was that. Yeah. So Alexi Banku said, I'm on the 7th of April. I understand. And then now what we done. And I feel Alaji Alifa. So what do you? Good morning to you. But my main car also say, this is one night you don't have to miss. Fire Life Chapel International House of Greatness at the Supernatural all night. Bro, and make sure you go to the house of the Lord. Apostle Krampa, good morning. Honest of Penya over honum. Na kohede nyame ekafa ho in times like this. Well, Okada adia dama kuma super. So the discussion coming up again, it's so interesting. But there's this coalition. One also the Krata Abba Abonting. Quickly, we'll go through it on this matter of Okada. And it's signed by Kweku Ankoma Abrokwa, Acting Communications Director for Center for Transport Security Dialogue, and its petition to review LI 2180 subsection 128 to allow for strict regularization and commercial operations. And I read, Center for Transport Security Dialogue is a non-governmental organization working with stakeholders in the transport subsectors through advocacy for safer, secured, and transparent transport systems. The center focuses on research, capacity building, and dialogue to advocate for policies that enhance the development of the transport sector. It goes on and on, and in essence, they have laid down certain points that they think that should be followed by government, and then it will help in our cause in terms of the ban on motorcycles and tricycles. So, any kind Emrana, when your Okada experience that?
Oh yeah, my phobia. I thought that my background, 5 years ago, I thought that now I program. Now I late.
Papa.
Neja, well, Papa ko kesinje na wafabi. Once a month, I thought that na mohadwe kakra nti uye late o program so pa na obu ofu kakra ti an said etoda ese opake no wo njen kakra na ofa moto na odeba eye good but me no nkofo nso use di mis e di abuse enema senior say odi traffic na sa moto akese yi ba na omo prum pupupupu uye mutumi chew se ye be regularize wo mo mo di adwuma no ese ma wo special tag bi bo ho na moto na ekwa obi ahuru se we e commercial moto na omo de no omo di nsem ho no senior enye ekoso bebre wo memu a enye papa nyina no omo di moto na eye
ne o ekoso
dodo na enye papa si yakobo obi tu ekono wafuru moto so no okọ yakọ akwaje taxi driver bi ka no ayesi no okọ moto fu ya sa moto akati ya eye pupupupu ya se ye be ma wo mo kwan e do mo ba mainstream transport system no a esa hyenso dia ye de be ma wo mo na wo mo use ne hu se wei eye moto a eye adwuma e kwa oni pakro ni gina kire kora no a bese wa ayi me fan say 100 meters kora no a oto nani no hu se moto ne kwa eye moto a eye commercial moto na se oto nani na de ye kɔ no so enye commercial moto a yeso otumi hu because omu use moto dinya me de me ni program say be regularize o ne do ma be ka mainstream system but sa akese no a yɛdidi nsɛm hu no dura na adwo abɛhu na rasta foi mmienu na ɔmo te so na eduru traffic mu a pupu 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 woyam tumi hyew yɛtumi gye obi ɛwɔ traffic mu yɛgye obi bag na yɛde kɔ yɛtwa bi nsa moto yaa tumi mo mu deɛ misuro kakra paa sɛ moto biara yɛbɛma ne kwan so ɔma yɛyi but sɛ exemption wɔ mu na saa nkɔɔfoɔ no yɛde ɔmo bɛkɔ training ɔmo a ɔmo de yɛ saa okada no ɔmo nɔɔso pii sɛ akra ha yɛpɛ sɛ yɛmo ɔmo kwan ɛmo ɔmo yusu a yɛbɛtumi asambo ɔmo nyinaa na yɛbɛkyɛ region no anaasɛ region yi koraa bɛyɛ tere mo a mo wɔfa ha nyinaa no ɛna mo ba training wɔ ha yɛ register wɔ document mo a mo wɔ ha mo ba ha ne yɛde ɔmo akɔntetie mu bɛyɛ 1 or 2 days ne yɛ mo hunu deɛ so ɔmo yɛ ɛne deɛ ɔmo nyɛ na yɛde ɔmo moto mo ɔmo na nneɛma bɔ ho na ɔmo de akɔ akɔyɛ ɔmo adwuma na ɔmo nso a ɔmo yusu saa akɛseɛ ne nketewa ne bi a ɔmo di bɔne sina wotumi hyia wo bi paa wo hyia no road so na nko a wonam na tatum bo abrantie yi nsa ho wayɛ rasta wasi ne se na wɔte moto yi so na wakoa ne mu hwɛ na beti na ɔba na ka se wei ɛyɛ okada moto
but you're careful because the saa nneɛma no a wabɔ so no it doesn't reflect a bad person. It's very important.
Bagana the own, ye ne ye culture no. Meaning say it doesn't reflect Bagana.
You have exposure.
Yeah. So Ghana ye culture no. Obi a obeye saa niema training nyina wasi ne se wabɔ tattoo waye rasta wajana body say
you party for no more sisi omo no
minka say sinkwa o me ne say obeye training nyina ye den abom nyesa na me pa kire obeye training nyina abom at once
but don't use those areas as reasons
so na oba na wasa ye
metro they're okay former Adom FM ye penny back your friend said daddy Okansi Bosco yeah
sina say wunya case kura na de ko police station ahon ye hwe ebi a we genuine person
no person you beka hwe obi rasta na ne
tati dia nya rasta no kwa wa bobo wo tattoo wa rasta no wa yi na senior Richard dress
no he doesn't know his
oh there be edru baby a
the fact is say wo no wata dia no it doesn't make you a bad person
appearance kura ha no etumi edu to
it will fusu in chese what ye wa ban we
there be na ban we dem ye dem kotra ye sina ha me se me ko didi wo me ko di mutuo wo danso man he ya na me ko ye man bi na wote ho wa ye rasta ne ho nyina tattoo na wote nti afei me didi saa na me busa man ye say na we ho nyina so ba we did not say Mr. Boy or a boga or no frabroche crab 1 week kureni
yeah
because na me perception towards him no asesa because man kwatra no kra me boy me kwadi me mutuo no ne hote no kwa na space won so man tra ne nche mo pa ko
before we have that privilege and right because can you know ebia na atro aku kobusa o ma me
na ebi wa na ye ayi bi ye kwatete ne homuram na ye bidi atro eno ne ntutu ho eno ne ye de bidie ene ayi bi na ye de atro na ewia ye de yi na fa so na ka won sa ho ye nyina ye bi da bia no de na ketua bi no pepe ko we ne de ye de mpane na awo mo ana o ma ayesa de ntimi de me ne oman na ya adwene se be mo kwan amoma ya ba sa ya exemptions kakra mrem na sa ankofo use moto no e de eniema bi no yentu yentumi enyi wo mu firi ho ne ho ntoye because ye de moto di
wana use moto obo rasta titi players ni Suleiman Tai use moto so onye rasta
menko Unya some go police station here drewa. How do say the city?
Okada semi ayeke.
Ya cha pose for you da. Ya cha se mama bia call ni kakra.
Okada semi ayeke. Akoye se be na obi ye. Ai se bisimpa na.
Eni kunu ba tase.
Kunu ha ba tase no. Tase ni nyansa kwan so. Na one tase ni nyansa kwan so a the problem beba. Mibisa me hon say, what do we need to regularize them or commercialize them? Now, no, do we have the infrastructure to support the commercialization of Okada now? And only at the back way, we see it can be signed because it's say Martina Bisoda, Togo. Na Otina Oshe Omode no as the way of commercializing na. Na who say na omo tu abomu na omo ko na Oshe and it appears say omo doors for crossing cars no. Enti omo move at least for their operation is smooth. Na Oshe yen ya kwantim pon ni say na ye kwan no ebi mo ye nketwa ne ade a maybe some say commercializing na enya nsunsuanso bi o ye kwan ni so ana nkofo nya incident rate na enkosro ana. These are the things we need to look at. The second aspect ni say commercializing in so a ube bisa say then benefit ana man no ebenya film. One of the benefits me hu ni say uye den see and one commercializing no na uka say mra no enye adwuma ye nuanom bi no a source of employment amom deda o enti see answer uka say o ma mra no kwan ema omo nyusu a just all these people are going to fall out of job. I know so economy ni so o de eno to nchen so a o commercializing na no bisa hu say mra no ye betimi dia ye juma pepepe ye because and so ko Togo because of such gendarmes no instant justice we ye ani e ball money adinity no they are able to conduct
forgive
themselves.
Me unfortunately liberty I now so bet you
pato
dana
achiase bo mfa chiase ye hene na mebo amande ya ye hene nana taburu bonsu oye adwuma kwalebo administrator efe Emmanuel Sapon and then Yamiada Romamandi or Quacosu, and a wow, Niababa consul, your friend Rajua, or any Kuno bro say, or more official time. No more.
Enjoy your weekend. Take care.